This is my life. And this evening I would like to present to you the butler's life. As we stand before you, you see the product of an age-old fable, which we have all heard before. We have all experienced this process at some stage of our own lives as we waddle along trying to make sense of our purpose here on earth, trying to get all our ducks on the row. And throughout the journey, we stop and look at our reflection for reassurance, and what we see is not always pretty. And the journey seems endless, and the road is rough. 8 weeks ago, 17 ruffled individuals left their nest of safety from all over South Africa and Namibia, and were plunged together in a very different pond. A pond of fire, and waiting there to greet them were 4 activists, Newton, Mark, Rom, and Adrian, who were about to attempt to turn iron into pure gold. And as we know, the purest gold only appears after going through the hottest fires. I remember the first day as we nervously entered the academy, and with the fear of the unknown, really stared at each other, silently questioning, am I doing the right thing? How will I cope with these strangers? And after the introductions to the course and each other, we went home, and some cried and one said, I can't do this, I can't cope with this. You see, it was safe there in the shadows in our shells. This would have been perfectly alright in the days gone by, as the old-fashioned idea of the butler was one of the quietly tended to his master, the invincible wind beneath his wings. But the shells have cracked, and we, just like the definition of the modern butler, have been reborn. And the key word is spotlight. The butler has become the showpiece of his employer, tending to all aspects of his life with dignity, refinement, style, education, talent, and grace under pressure. Schooled in every aspect of service excellence, he's the one accessory that they cannot be without, the main bling. He is the house manager, the real Mr. and Mrs. King. We were plunged in at the deep end, and as the weeks rolled on, we were subjected to what sometimes seemed like the impossible. But there was tragedy. We were formed a tightly woven safety net consisting of the most colourful variety of individuals I have ever met. They came from all the different avenues of life, and they were all there. They bonded together in a manner which should be an example to the world. They exuded peace, love, humility, respect, and a joyful life. And we made hard work look like children play. And the Grandmaster Ducks looked on with envy because their pupils were having so much fun they really wanted to join in. They witnessed the manifestation of the definition of team, and together, everyone, the whole family achieved more. But then there was the assignment from hell. We were first informed, panic reigned supreme because we were still in the mists and unsure of our footing. But as the weeks went on, the mists cleared as we apprehensively neared our day of presentation. Chaos was almost the keyword, as computers and the internet sabotaged lost projects and last-minute damage control left students once again saying, what am I doing here? Am I doing the right thing? I can't do this. And yet bravely, each student stood up and faced their fears, because it has been discovered that most people fear public speaking more than death. And when you face your biggest fear, great things start to happen. Some used visual aids and some were their own cameras, which each portrayed their own personality, the ones we came to know and love. And what we did not know in the beginning was that we were taken on an imaginary journey through the real life of the modern butler, and thereby the alchemists achieved their goal of turning us into gold. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at pure gold as I stand before you with true butlers. We were so busy flapping around, studying, exams, assignments, and let's not forget the cleaning afterwards. We never had a chance to look back in the mirror. Because you see, you can only see your reflection in still water, not in running water. Now the waters are still, and take a look. I, Aileen, the original sitting duck, see swans. And to my teachers, the alchemists, you too take a look in the mirror and see what you have become and what you have achieved. Surprise, surprise! We would like to take this opportunity on behalf of myself and everyone standing over here to thank our beloved Mark. We know that you are an excellent butler and one of the best butlers in the whole world, but to us you are royalty. Rom, your charisma and bravery makes you a beacon of light, and you taught us that we can all overcome all our obstacles. Adrian, your easing and relaxed manner was a necessary ingredient in a sometimes very tense environment. And then last but not least, there's Newton. We can go on and on and on and on, but all I have to say to you is that every butler should take a feather out of your cap, to have just some of your passion for the work that you do. And fine feathers make the best birds, and every expert was once a beginner. And Newton, I would like to say to you that all your swans are ready for takeoff. Thank you.